So, you're chasing the Northern Lights and want to decide where is the best place to do it in Norway. Alta or Tromsø? Both promise unforgettable experiences. And both sit above the Arctic Circle, but they're nothing alike. I've been to both, and I can tell you, this choice can shape your entire trip. Let's break it down. I'll share what I loved, what surprised me, and how to decide which Arctic destination is right for you. We'll tell you which place we think is more cost-effective, show you some activities, and we'll give you an idea of how crowded both destinations are. Tromsø is often called the Paris of the North, and honestly, it lives up to that nickname in a way. You've got a city vibe, buzzing cafes, a student population, restaurants, nightlife, even a cable car that gives you insane views over the fjords. When I visited Tromsø, I was struck by how everything was so close to the central hotels. Now, Alta is the opposite. Quiet, spread out, more raw Arctic than polished experience. You're not coming here for crowds or city lights. You're coming here to hear the stillness at night and hopefully spot the Northern Lights. If you want Arctic city life with energy, visit Tromsø. If you want to enjoy the Arctic silence, then visit Alta. Both are great for seeing auroras. Let's just get that out of the way. We've seen the Northern Lights in both locations and loved our visits to both Alta and Tromsø. And in our case, we stayed at a very central hotel in Tromsø for ease and convenience. In Alta, we decided to stay in a cabin outside of Alta's center. This gave us the opportunity to enjoy nature and the stillness of being remote.
Good morning.
Morning.
But here's what most people don't know about seeing the Northern Lights. Alta Norway actually has more stable weather. It's drier, clearer, and that means better chances to see the lights without clouds blocking your view. Unfortunately, when we visit Alta, bad weather still played a part, and that will be the case regardless of where you visit. Weather is the #1 problem that will prevent you from seeing the Northern Lights. If you need tips on how to see the Northern Lights, check out our video in the description. Now, Tromsø has more tours, more guides, more chase vans if you want to be driven into the middle of nowhere at midnight. It's organized and helpful if you've never seen auroras before. We did a Northern Lights chase out of Tromsø and it was amazing. I'll share a link in the description to the company we went with and I would highly recommend them. I'll also share a link in the description to our video on our trip to Tromsø. Now, we got a very rare experience where the aurora was visible in Tromsø itself. This is unusual, but we weren't complaining after spending many trips trying to see the Northern Lights. In Alta, it's far more likely you can step out of your cabin and watch the sky light up. No vans, no groups, just silence and green waves overhead. However, we took a Northern Lights tour in Alta, and I'd recommend doing this at the start of your trip wherever you visit. This will give you some tips on where to visit by yourself if you can, but also they are able to track the aurora and the weather better than you, so you can drive further afield if needed. I'll put a link to the Northern Lights tour we took in Alta in the description. Now, let's talk about costs. Norway isn't cheap. Tromsø, because it's more popular, often costs more. Hotels fill up fast in winter. Activities come with a higher price tag. Dining out adds up. Alta, on the other hand, usually gives you more for your money. Cabins are cheaper. You'll find fewer paid experiences, so you naturally spend less. And if you rent a car, you'll save even more. So, if you're watching your budget but still want something magical, Alta stretches your money further. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying it, a quick like really helps. And if you want to support the channel, hit subscribe to catch more travel guides and tips coming your way. And give this video a hype if you can. Next, let's discuss activities and things to do. This is where Tromsø really shines. Tromsø has many things to do, and you've got everything in one place. Dog sledding, whale watching, snowshoe hikes, reindeer visits with a Sammy, even fjord cruises. There's a Northern Lights cathedral and a pretty solid food scene too. Alta isn't packed with activities and things to do, but what it does offer feels more personal. Snowmobiling across frozen rivers, visiting ancient rock carvings, staying in an actual ice hotel. And yeah, you can still do dog sledding and meet Sami families just without the crowds. So if you want variety and action, go to Tromsø. If you want authenticity and stillness, Alta is your spot. Next, we need to talk about getting there and getting around. Tromsø is easier to reach. Direct flights from Oslo and even London. You land, hop on a bus, and you're at your hotel in minutes. Once you're there, everything is at your doorstep, from restaurants to activities. Alta, a little bit more effort. You'll fly through Oslo, then take a smaller regional flight. Once you're there, you'll probably need a rental car. It's not a walkable town in winter. However, Central Alta has 2 hotels within easy reach of the town's mall, which has everything you may need during your trip. If you don't plan to drive around, staying in Central Alta could be for you. So, if convenience matters, Tromsø is the easier choice. If you're okay with a little extra planning to get away from it all, Alta is worth it. Here's my final take. Tromsø is perfect if this is your first Arctic adventure to see the Northern Lights. You want options. You want comfort. You want that mix of nature and nightlife. Alta is for when you want to slow down. Maybe you've already done Iceland or Lapland. Maybe you're after something quieter, more local, and honestly, more magical in a subtle kind of way. If you're planning your Northern Lights trip right now, I've dropped links below to my favorite places to stay, tours that I actually booked, and tips for what to pack, especially for that Arctic cold. Whether you're heading to Alta or Tromsø, or both, I hope you see the Northern Lights, because once you do, it changes you. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe for more honest travel guides, and let me know in the comments where you're headed. I'd love to hear your plans. Stay curious and keep exploring.